What up, YouTube? My name is Evan, and I just recorded an entire vlog in 1x mode instead of in wide angle mode. So basically half my face was cut off for the entire video, which is okay. I'll just re-record it. It's fine. What I want to talk about today, is the life they don't want you to know about. And why am I calling it that? Well, let's get into it. Okay, so what do you learn from a young age, right? You're gonna learn a couple things. You're gonna go to school, right? That's the first thing. Everybody's gonna go to school, probably, hopefully. And they're gonna teach you how to be, as a child, they're gonna teach you how to be a good employee. They're gonna show you how to get along well with your coworkers, also known as your fellow students or your peers. And they're gonna tell you how to appease your boss, right? That's your teacher, okay? They're gonna tell you how to get the work done, how to get the tasks done that are going to make you win, make you do well, make you succeed. They want you to get good grades. They're judging your performance by these standards that everybody has. They're very blanket standards. And I think there are other people out there like me who just don't seem to fit in with these standards. And you know, since I was a child, I always felt this way. I always felt that I fit in with my classmates, and I knew that I wasn't socially awkward. I fit in just fine, but I didn't fit into something. There was a feeling something wasn't right. I always felt like I was just different in a way, and I didn't know what it was until I became older, and I started having these problems. I'm 24, and I have had 12 jobs, and I've hated almost all of them. Were they terrible jobs? Probably some of them, but not all of them. It's just this feeling that I've had that where I was, what I was doing, right, wasn't for me. And I started getting depressed because I was thinking, well, is every job like this? Am I always going to be this unhappy? I mean, they tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. They say you should strive to find, follow your... Somebody's smoking out here. Okay. Right? They say that you should follow your passion. I mean, everybody says that, right? Follow your passion. Find a job that you love. That's like the dream. That's what they pitch to you, okay? But I'm here to tell you that for some people, not everybody, but for some people, that might not be easy or possible. If you don't fit into this model kind of citizen who they work well with others, they work well for other people, they work well by getting measured by other people's standards. If you're not one of those people, you're probably going to have a tough time. So what I'm here to tell you is that there is probably an option. And I think the first thing that you need to do, if you're stuck, you're young, if you're old, if you just want to break free a little bit of this kind of society, you don't have to move to the woods, okay? You could, but you don't have to. The first thing I would do, and I have done, is I've reflected on what makes me feel fulfilled. And I'm not saying what job you want. Dude, someone is smoking big time, bro. God dang, it's gotta be over there. And I'm not saying what job you want. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying just the feeling. What feeling makes you feel? That's kind of redundant, right? What feeling do you have that makes you want to keep living? That's not the priority in society, is to give people a feeling that makes them keep living. It's to have people be productive. Productivity is really important. And we have figured out how to maximize productivity in many aspects. That's like the goal. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying figure out what will keep you wanting to live. And for me, it's creating, and it's creating things that make other people feel good, make people feel something inside of them. And I've always, since I was young, I've had issues with holding my emotions in and keeping things inside of myself. And as I get older, I realize that there's so many other people who are like that, and how much it means to me when I read a book or watch a movie and I just feel something strongly, just a strong emotion, right? That is just such an incredible idea, that you could create something that makes somebody else on the other side of the world feel something really deep. So for me, what makes me want to keep living is knowing that I could do that, okay? And I don't know what it is for you, but you see how that has, what makes me want to keep being a human being doesn't have anything to do with a job. It doesn't have anything to do with a salary. Making money is important if you don't want to die, or if you don't want to live on the street, or if you don't want to live in state housing, okay? You're going to have to make money, but what I'm saying is just that don't follow that. That's the wrong thing to follow, is money. It's not going to get you where you want. It's not going to take you to a place that you feel really satisfied with, because you can get money. There is an unlimited amount of money that you can get. There is no limit to the amount of money you can have, okay? But I promise you, I would much, much rather be me than any millionaire or any billionaire out there, because I know that they aren't happy, right? Maybe some of them are, but how happy could you be? I mean, if you just have all the money in the world, and right? So I think that, look, money is important. It really is. You can't do anything if you're poor, and you have to work every second of every day just to afford to keep going. That's no way to live. And if you watch my last video, maybe you'll find a way, an idea of how you can maybe get out of that mindset, get out of that life. The point I really want to make here is that the life that they want you to live is one where you go to school and then you pick any job. It doesn't matter, college, anything, right? You pick any job, and then you be productive and you produce. You work towards increasing your buying power, because when you increase your buying power, you're able to buy things that you don't need. And that is how the economy flourishes. So what I can tell you is that you don't have to do that. You can forget about that if you want to, if you try hard. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Sometimes I waste money on things. I hope everybody can get something out of this video. I'm not telling you have to change the world, but just maybe there's a better life than the one you think you have to be living. Thank you.